414 BC, Siege of Syracuse. This is another game in the Great Sieges series from Worthington Publishing. If you've been watching the channel, you know I've done a couple of playthroughs of 1759, the Siege of Quebec. And we're going to do this one now. I just recently got it. So let me just go over a couple of basic things before we begin. I don't think this is going to be easy. This is a tough game. I played half a game, and then my cat kind of disrupted things, and I was going to restart, and I figured, let me put this on video because it's a cool game. It feels good. So we're playing the Athenians, right? This is the Siege on Syracuse. Let me tell you how we win, just so it's very clear. We win if we complete all eight segments of the wall and have a ship in a blockade space. Okay? The walls are going to be built here. We have to build the walls here all the way over there. And they have to be built in order, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Of course, the Syracusans are going to try to block it here, and they'll try to block it up there too. And other things will happen. There's some wild cards here. And I left the cards like this because I have to set up the deck. I wanted you to see that. We lose if we exhaust the Solitaire card deck without having one. Right? And we lose immediately if Athens is reduced to 0 morale on the morale chart. So that is correct, by the way. The Syracusans start at 8, and we start at 10. That should give you an idea of the potential beating we can take here. This is our order book, right? I'm going to leave it down here. Mostly we're going to be attacking the lowlands, right? And building lowland wall over here. Because attacking the plateau, as you can see, there's some empty places there. Those units are going to come in a little later. And we're going to leave that for later, for up there. And build the plateau wall. We can only really do that after we've done this. We should be moving some troops because it will help us to have some troops in Plumerium down here. I know you can barely see that. And we should move ships too to the Great Harbor here and eventually blockade. Okay, at least one ship. Okay, we will sometimes be pushed back, but we got to do that. So those are the things we're going to be doing. We can also rest and repair. We can repair ships, because sometimes our ships are going to have damage, and they're going to be down here. Damage ships, right? Or we can boost our morale. So we will sometimes do this. And in this game, we have leaders, right, in the deck. So that's kind of cool. All right, let me set up the deck here so we can get started. So we're going to be playing good, right, which is 27 cards. That means we have to remove 6 Phase 1 cards and 6 Phase 2 cards, right, because these are Phase 2, and these over here are Phase 1. So let's give these a quick shuffle. All right, the leaders are in here already in these decks, and we got to get rid of 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing here. This is the Phase 2 cards. I mean, I hope I do well because it's got some different things. These cards are, compared to 1759, the Siege of Quebec, these cards have a lot of crazy things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got rid of 6 of each. Okay, we'll leave these over here. Now we have to shuffle the Phase 2 cards, which we did already, and draw the first 5 cards and placed them face down as a starter deck. These are the phase 2. Give them another quick shuffle here. All right, and we got to put 5 cards down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we take the next 2 cards, right, from the phase 2, the next 2 cards, and we add in card number 39, which is one of these here. Boy, I don't have my glasses on, but it's this one. The Second Athenian Expedition. Card number 39, and we mix it in here, right? We just mix it in here. I mean, it's barely a mix, right? And then we put it on top of the 5 cards that were there. And then we place the remaining shuffled phase 2 cards face down on top of that. So that's how we set that up. Now we take the top 2 cards of the completed... What? Take the top 2 cards of the completed phase 2 deck. Oh, no, wait, we've done that. Oh, no, we have... wait, we didn't do that. We took 2 cards from the phase 2. All right, place the remaining shuffle face down on top of the deck. Now take the top 2 cards of the completed phase 2 deck. And put card number 38 in there. And we got to shuffle these together. You know? All right. I think that's how we do that, if I didn't make a mistake. Finally, shuffle the phase 1 cards and place the entire deck face down. That's it. So we put these here. Okay, so that's the deck. All right, I'm going to leave it here. So I'm going to use this as a marker. We might use the black die there if we use the leader. What happens is if we pull a leader, we could just hold on to it until we decide to use it, or we can use it on that turn. But we have to decide to use the leader before we draw a card from there, right? So look, the bottom line is I have to start building walls there because it's possible the Syracusans will block it, right? They can build one there, and the second one they can build right there, which blocks us here. Then we have to go to attack lowlands in hopes that we can bust their wall so that we can keep building. This can happen twice right here. Once there and once here. So we need to start building walls. So yes, in this game, you're going to be doing a lot of the same actions here. I'd like to see how we're going to do with building the lowland wall here first. If we're doing okay, I may do some attack lowlands, or better yet, I may just do some move troops, because we should get some in Plumerium here, right? Or move ships so we can get a ship out here, or even out here. Okay, so we'll see what happens. So our move is going to be build lowland wall. Let's see what happens. Okay, Euclid's counterattacks. Cancel order issue, or play order is issued, then roll a die and apply the results below. Now, the font here is very tiny. I have a hard time reading this, to be honest. Let's see. Remove 1 troop from Plumerium, which we don't have any troops in Plumerium right now. On a 4 or 5, -1, Athens morale. And just on a 6, we remove 1 troop from Olympian, which is over here. So I'm gonna cancel the order. I mean, we would ignore this, right? Because we don't have any troops in Plumerium. We just don't want to roll a 4 or 5, because then we lose a morale right off the bat. You know what? Let's go ahead and try. I'm not going to cancel the order. Let's try this. Let's roll here. Let's see what happens. I roll a 5. Of course, we lose morale. It had to be, right? So we are on B. They are defending the plateau. Okay, we decided to build the walls, and they're defending the plateau. We're going to go on this chart here. Let's see what happens. A 6 on B is a loss. Boy, it's hard to read this. It's a loss for the. It's a Syracuse loss. They lose 1 unit, and we get to build a wall. Okay, so let me see here where any troop losses are taken from. Gosh, okay. The Syca and Lysimelia for the Athens, right? And Neapolis and Temenides for Syracuse. So right here. So we do build a wall, right? So we do get to place one there, and they have to be built in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me a second. Here's the kitty. We build a wall, and they lose a unit from Neapolis. Let me see here. I'm sorry about this. Okay. So I'm going to take it from Neapolis, right? And they lose a morale. So every time you lose a unit, or they lose a unit, it's down morale. So let's keep going. We're going to stick with this order. We're going to stick with the order number 3 here, build lowland wall. We need to keep going with that. Okay, raids. Roll and use a -1 DRM if no ships are in the Great Harbor. We do not have any ships in the Great Harbor. See, that's what I was talking about. I mean, yes, this is very early, but that's why I like to also move ships somewhat early, right? I'm anxious to build the wall here. So -1 DRM if no ships are in the Great Harbor, an additional -DRM if no troops are in Plumerium. And we don't have any troops down here. So we got a -2 DRM on C, which is over here. Well, that's not good. They're defending the city and harbor. Well, let's roll over here first. Let's roll over here. Actually, the -2 is going to be on this little chart here, not here. Oh, boy. All right. We rolled a 6, so that's a 4. Convoy captured. +1 Syracuse morale. So they gained a morale. They're back to 8. Okay, now we go on C here. We rolled a 4 on C. That's a wall. So we managed to build 4 on C. We managed to build another piece of the wall, which is good because they cannot block us here. They will try to block us here now if they get a chance. Should I try to move something? Should I try to move ships or move troops? I like to put at least one troop in Cimmerian. Let's see. Move troops. Let's do move. Let's do move troops. Let's do that. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, bad weather. Roll on this chart. Uh-oh. A 2. Storms, no ship moves, no attack orders. Boom. So we are not going to be able to move troops because of bad weather. Wow. All right, no attack orders. So I guess we don't even bother rolling here. Well, no attack orders, but it doesn't mean, wait a minute. No attack orders. It says no ship moves. We can move troops, right? Because down here it says no troop moves. So we can move troops. So let's see what we have here. A 5 on A, that is move. Okay, so we managed to do the move. Let me look at this. We may move 1 through 3 troops from one area to one other area that has empty troop spaces. Okay, because we got here, right? So I'm going to move from Lysimachia. Lysimachia. I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm going to put one here on Plumerium. I don't want to move two because we do get attacked over there. So that was successful. Maybe I'll try moving a ship now. Yeah, let's try moving a ship. Command conflict. Cancel order issued or proceed with order issued at -1 die roll modifier. Should we do it at -1? This is on B. Yeah, let's do it because most of the time we're going to succeed, right? So let's go for it. Let's go for it. We rolled a 5. -1 is a 4. And a 4, we're still good. Right there. It says move. So, if Plumerium is occupied by at least one troop, use a +1 modifier. So, hold on. Come on, cat. I'm in the middle of a serious battle here. I forgot to use the +1 there. See, that's the reason why we wanted to put a troop in Plumerium. So we had a +1, so that was like a 6. It doesn't matter. We succeeded anyway on the B there. Could have been on a C or D. It could have been, well, it still would have been the same for us here. Except here on D, the Syracusans would have built. Let's see, they would have moved. They would have placed a wall piece. So it's a good thing we didn't. Move up to 2 ships from Lysimachia to harbor, or from harbor to blockade spaces. So we're going to move. We only have 2 ships, right? So eventually we'll get a 3rd ship. I'm only going to put 1 ship in the Great Harbor. Okay? I'm going to put 1 ship there. So far, we've done okay. I'm going to go back to building walls here. Let's see what happens. Oh, here's a leader, right? So I get to keep this. May only be played with Athenian attack order. So 1 or order 2. So order 1, attack lowlands or attack plateau. So we're going to save this. We're not going to use this yet, right? I need to leave it somewhere visible here so I don't forget it. I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully I won't forget it. If I forget it, please remind me, because when we do one of these, we will want to use the leader, okay? So now I take out another card, build lowland wall, command conflict, or go with the -1. Let's see, on D. Wow, on D, a -1. Boy, it's like a 50-50. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna. What should I do? Should I go for it? Build counter walls. I mean, that's what they're trying to do. It's almost like the card is telling me what they're going to do, right, with this -1. On a roll of 1, 2, or 3, they build a wall. And actually, one or two, we actually lose. So it's a 50-50. Boy, what am I going to do here? You know what? It's war. Let's go for it. Maybe not smart, but let's go. With a -1. 5 is a 4. Darn it. And D. Oh no, we get to build a wall. That was great. So we put another wall there. I don't know, I was looking on B. Why was I looking on B? It's D. It's right here. But still, it was a 50-50, right? Or was I looking on D? It doesn't matter. We got 4 because it was -1, right? -1 die roll modifier. So it actually worked out for us. Let's continue to do that. I want to continue to try building the wall. I don't see any reason to do any attacks on the lowlands yet. We managed to move the troops, which was good. Another leader. Okay, may only be played with Athenian build wall, order number 3, which is where we're at. So, you know what? I'm going to use this. I'm going to go ahead and use it. You have to decide if you're going to use the leader before you take the card. So I am going to use this leader. So we're going to use a +1 DRM on the build order played, and we're going to ignore 1 Athenian troop loss if we happen to get one. So I'm playing this. Hermocrates redeploys troops. Move one Syracuse troop from any and all areas that have a surplus, which is more than one troop, to areas completely vacant of troops. If Athens occupies Epipoli, then Syracuse surplus troops all fill any vacant Acradina slots first. Okay, so they have two empty spots, right? Aurelius and Acradina. So we're going to go ahead and I guess move one from here. We'll put one there. We'll take one from Ortygia here and place it up there. It does make a difference because, like I said, these cards, there's a lot of stuff going on in some of these cards. And it may make a difference that there's troops in those areas, even one unit, right? So we are going to use our leader. So let's go ahead and roll on B. We got a 3. Our leader gives us a +1 on B. So that's a 4. So we get to build a wall, and they lose a unit. So where did they lose it from? Let me look here. Any troop losses are taken from Lysimachia Camp and Neapolis and Temenides. Okay, so we're going to take one from Temenides here. We're going to take one and lower their... and we get to build a wall. Oh, wait, this is a... yep, we're right there. And once we... By the way, I didn't say this, but once we reach the number 4 here, we gain morale. So we're up in 10. So now to build this wall, we have to go to the build Plateau wall order, right? It's going to be over here. So we used our leader. We get rid of our leader, right? We discard it. We can only use it once. So when can I use this one? This one is on 1 or 2. Okay. What does this say? Roll 1 die and apply the results. Okay. Well, let's save that. We don't need it. What we're going to try to do now is build the Plateau wall. Right? The order restriction says must have at least 1 troop in Epipoli. Oh, we don't have a troop in Epipoli. I need to move troops. Oh, and wall 1 through 4 must be completed. We did that. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, guess what? Guess what? Move troops. I'm sorry, I keep bumping into the camera here. So move troops, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move troops. We got to get somebody up there. So that's the order. We're moving troops. A cavalry raid. If at least 1 Syracuse troop marker is an Olympian, roll on this chart, and of course they have all 3 units there. Defend the city and harbor. Oh, oh my gosh! I threw that. Hold on a second. I gotta go get this die. It flew across the room. I'm getting too excited. Usually I play this game sitting down, and it's a tense yet peaceful experience. You know what I'm saying. We got to roll. Oh, come on. Got to get it in the dice tower. There it is, a 6. Repulsed, no effect. So the raids, we managed to keep him at bay. We managed to push him back. Nothing happened. Fantastic. We're over there and move troops. Let's see what's going to happen here. A 3 on C. Okay, we get to move. 3 on C is a move. So what can we do again? Let me take a good look at this. Oh, wait. Yeah, 3 on C. We get to move 1, 2, or 3 troops from one area to one other area that has empty troop spaces. Wow, okay. So, now here she is again. We're going to... Yeah, we got at least I don't want to move 2 units out of here. I'll put 1. I'll put 1 unit there. So we're just moving 1 unit. All right, now I am going to build a plateau wall. Right? The restriction says I need to have at least 1 troop there, and I do in Epipoli. So we're going to go for it. We're going to build. We're going to keep building. This is our order. Let's do this. Another cavalry raid. If at least 1 Syracuse troop mark is... yep, they are. Right there. So we got to roll here again. A 1. Remove... Hold on. Remove 1 troop marker from Plumerium. This cat is right here trying to create problems. All right, it says remove 1 troop marker from Plumerium if occupied. It is. God, that's hard to read. If vacant, remove from any space. So we've lost this one. Okay, and that means we lose a morale. And we still have to roll on it. It's a 4 on D. That's a wall. We managed to do it. We are not messing around with these walls. Okay? We are not messing around. We've been doing good. Now, what should I do? Maybe I should deplete. Let me see what I can do. If I attack... Okay, move troops, arrest and repair. I don't need to arrest and repair yet. Attack the lowlands. The losses come from Olympian, Neapolis, and Temenides. It would be nice to reduce some of their troops there. I'm being extra confident here. Maybe we should just keep trying to build walls. Or perhaps I need to move that ship into the blockade. Right? Because, you know... Well, let me try to move the wall, to build a wall 1 more time. And if that works... Wow, I should have used that leader. Well, or order 2 Plateau, attack Plateau. I mean, I could use that. Let me try to build, I'm going to try to build another wall, okay? That's what I'm going to try to do. And if that works, I'm going to bring the leader in and attack the Plateau. So I'd like to get rid of the Acradina or Aurelius. Redeploys troops. Move 1 Syracuse troop from any and all areas that have a surplus to areas completely vacant of troops. They don't have any vacant spaces. So they're defending the lowlands. We're trying to build a wall, and they're fighting over here. A 6 on A, that is, they lose 1 and we build a wall. So where do they lose 1 from? Any troop losses are taken from Epipoli or Syca. Okay, that's for the Athens, for Athens, and Acradina or Temenides for Syracuse. Gosh, so hard to read this. Temenides. I'm not going to go for... I'm going to take Acradina, right? That makes more sense. So they're down to 6 morale. All right, and we do get to... We rolled a 6 on what? On A. So we do get to build a wall. We're doing really good here. We're doing really good. Now, boy, what the winning condition is if I build a wall, right? I mean, I should just keep going. I'm doing really well there. Complete all 8 segments of the wall and have a ship in a blockade space. Okay. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to move ships. We're going to move ships now. Uh-oh, fire ships. Move 1 ship to Lysimalia Or play order as issued, then roll a die and apply the results below. Oh, no. Oh. You know what? 1 or 2, the ship gets damaged. 3, 4, 5, we lose a morale, which would be okay. And a 6, they lose a morale. You know what? We're not going to move the ship back. We're gonna roll on here. Come on. And we rolled a 6. That's 1 Syracuse morale loss. Boy, we're doing great. Now let's roll on move ships. Let's see what happens here. And we're rolling on C. We got a 4. 4 on C is a fail. I think because of this attack, right? Because of this attack, it kept us from being able to move ships. That makes total sense. I'm going to continue. I'm going to try. Well, you know what? We're going to try to build a wall again because we were doing good. Here's a leader. Forced march may only be played with the move troops order at 5. So I'm going to hold on to this too. Not going to use any of those. Troops exhausted. Cancel order issued or proceed with the order issued and reduce your morale by 1. I'm going to reduce morale by 1. We are exhausted. They're trying to build counter walls. We're going to go for it. We're going for it. We rolled a 2 on D. A 2 on D. Uh-oh. We lost. Uh-oh. Epipoli, or Psycha. So we're going to lose a unit there. Yeah, we're going to lose a unit there, and they're going to build the wall up here. So we're losing a unit in Psycha, so we lose another morale, and they build a wall there. See, they have to go C3, C1, C2, C3, and C4 to block us. So it's a race to get to what's going on there. And yeah, you know, troops are exhausted. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are these leaders going to do? That's my question. What are these leaders going to do for me? Order to Plateau. Attack the Plateau. I mean, I'm just anxious to get these walls done. We're going to keep pushing for the wall. Let's push for the wall. Spartan expedition. Here we go. Add 6 Syracuse Spartans and allied troop markers to vacant Aurelius, Olympian, and other spaces in that order. Okay, so we're going to add, we have to add 6. So hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to add 2 here. Things are starting to get serious. Olympian, they have enough troops down here. They don't need anything there. They've done pretty good there. Acradina, we're going to have to put the rest of these there, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's awkward to play this game standing up. And add, do you read that? Add +3 to Syracuse morale. 1, 2, 3. They're back to 8, and they're so excited that, you know, they've gotten backup. The Spartans, they're getting the backup. They built a wall there to try to block us. They got more troops. Oh, this is getting really serious. I'm going to continue to try to build a wall. You know, some people might say, oh boy, there's a problem with this game because all you do is sit on one order, you know, build wall, build wall, build wall, build wall. Well, I don't see that as a problem because that's what you have to do. And you see the different things that have happened here. And we had to move ships. We had to move troops, right? We had to do that. Like right now, I don't have anything in Plumerium. It could become a problem. Maybe not at this point because we're up there in the plateau. But we only have 1 unit in Epipoli. We have 1 troop there. So you do have to, it's when you take the break from building the wall to go move the troop or to move the ship. Or you can just keep trying to build the wall, and then at some point, you can build a wall, but then you got to try to be moving the ship. I don't know. It seems like to me, there's a little balance there. I'm going to try to build a wall. That's what I'm going to try to do. Can these leaders help me at all? No, this is for march to move troops, and this one is not for order 4. It's for order 1 or 2. Wow, I may not need to use these leaders. Let's build a wall. Oh, we got a leader. Okay, here we go. May only be played with Athenian attack order 1 or order 2. So we have another leader that will go in order 1 or 2, but we don't need it. So, well, we may need it. Okay, move 1 ship to Lysimachia or roll 1 die, -1 DRM if no troops in Plumerium, and apply results. Let's see. I don't have any troops there. You see the problem? I mean, the ship could get damaged, but I think I have to go for it. I don't want to move the ship back because we're getting close to building the wall there. I'm going to go for it. Just push your luck here. I'm going to go for it. And we rolled a 1. My ship is damaged. Oh. So I got to move this ship over here. Damaged ships. Now we have to repair. We have to go down here to rest and repair. Oh, no. Wow, and I was getting close. Oh, no. Let me look at this. They damaged our ship. I have to roll on here, rest and repair. We need to or move ship, right? Or I can move the other ship because we need at least 1 here. You know what I'm going to do? A move ship order. That's what I'm going to do. Redeploy troops. Move 1 Syracuse troop from any and all areas. They don't have any empty. The Syracusans don't have any empty territories now. So they're defending the plateau. They're up there fighting, and we're going to try to get our ship up. Let's go. Let's do this. A 6. A 6 on B is move. Okay, so this means that... I could have had a +1 mod. Oh, no, because I don't have anything in Plumeria anymore. It was removed. I can move up to 2 ships to the harbor. So I'm going to move this 1 ship to the Great Harbor. Wow. What am I going to do now? Should I try to move this ship to the blockade? I'm going to try to build a wall. Build plateau wall. Can any of these leaders help me? Move. Let's move troops, and these 2 are for attack order 1 and 2. I have to build a wall. I have to build a wall. Let's go. Raids and raids to the supply convoys. Roll 1 die and use -1 if there's no ships in the Great Harbor. Well, I do have a ship in the Great Harbor. An additional if there's no troops in Plumerium. I don't have troops in Plumerium, so it's going to be, I'm going to roll on here with a -1. A 2 convoy lost, -1 Athenian morale. So we lost the morale here. Oh, boy. Come on, we got to build that wall. We got to do it. This is going to be on C, right over here. We rolled a 2 on C. Oh, no. Oh, no. We lost Epipoli. Oh, no. We got 1 unit there. Or Syca. We're going to take it from Syca. So we lose a morale. We're down to 5. And they build the other one. Look at this. What a showdown. I'm going to try to build a wall. That's what I'm going to try to do. I need to keep pushing to build that wall over there. Reinforced Triremes attack. Move one ship to Lysimele or roll. Oh no, this again. Oh no, we're gonna have to roll on it. Listen, we're up against the wall here. We're gonna have to roll on it. And we rolled a 5 minus 1 is a 4, so we lose a morale. It's -1 because we don't have troops in Plumerium, right? So we lose a morale. We're down to 4. Our troops are getting tired. They're getting tired. They see what's going on here with the attacks. Let's roll on C here. Let's see what happens. A 4 on C is we build it. We built a wall. And can you guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to build that last piece of wall right there. And then we're going to try to move our ship. Come on, we're building the wall. Oh, the second Athenian expedition. This is good. Add 6 Athenian troop markers to vacant Lysimele core. All right, hold on. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we need to add vacant Lysimele camp. Okay, so we need to add 2 here. Labdalum. Where's Labdalum? Oh, no, we're good. I forgot where Labdalum was. Syca and Epipoli. We need to add 2 in Syca. And the last 2 in Epipoli. In that order, it says there. Add 1 Athenian ship to Lysimele. So we're going to add 1 additional ship there. And add +3 to our morale. 1, 2, 3. This is great. And now we got a little boost. And we're going to build that last piece of wall. Let's do this. It's a 1 on C. And, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And we lose a unit. We lose a unit. Epipoli or Syca. Let's take it from Epipoli now. The battle is just, and we lose a morale, of course. I hope I haven't forgotten to. No, this is down to the wire. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's go. We're going to build that wall. We got to build that last piece of wall. They redeploy troops, move 1 Syracuse troop from any area. They don't have any empty areas, right? So we don't need to do the moves. All right, let's build that wall on A. A 5 on A. We get to build it. And they lose a troop. Where do they lose a troop from? Aquidina or okay, so they lose it. They lose one of these here, so they lose a morale. We get to build. Boy, I gotta double check this. So 5, yeah, they lose a troop, and we get to build our final piece. We have managed to build the walls. Now, the winning condition is we have to get a ship in the blockade. So guess what we're going to do? I'm going to move ship. And we may actually win this. Counterattacks. Cancel order issue or play order is issued, then roll a die and apply the results below. Says here, oh, it's so tiny, this font. Remove. What? Oh, remove 1 troop from the camp there. Or if I, oh boy, only on a 6 do we remove from the Olympian. I'm not that worried about it. I'm not going to cancel this order. There's no way I'm going to cancel this order. But wait a minute, this is not a ship, right? I got to make sure. It says remove 1 troop. It doesn't say ship, right? Because, what am I talking about? Not from Lysimele, from Plumerium. I don't have anything in Plumerium. I don't care. So I rolled a 1. I don't have anything there. I don't have anything there. So they went over there to destroy us, and and we got out of there. We ran away. So we're going to try to move our ship for the win, really. 3 on B. 3 on B is, guess what? Move. That means I can move up to 2 ships, and we move the ship to the blockade here. Wow. We did it. We did it. We did it. Complete all 8 segments of the wall and have a ship in a blockade space. By the way, we get 1 morale for building the 8th wall over there, so we have a ship in the blockade space and we built everything. So we managed to, wow, to win. It seemed close. I had these 3 leaders here that I couldn't use or, chose not to use. We had a damaged ship. All of a sudden, they got a boost of activity. I thought things were going to get ugly for us, and we have these cards left here. Oh, look, the move troops or move ships order was canceled on the next turn. They got reinforcements here. Wow. Well, we did it. It's a cool game. I enjoy it. I like building these walls. I mean, I enjoy the experience. I enjoy this game. 414 BC, Siege of Syracuse. Another cool game by Worthington Publishing in their Great Sieges series. How about that? Wow. We did it. We did it.